I am still trying to find a place to live. So right now I'm actually going to go see a house or slash an apartment. Yeah, and it's very difficult to find an apartment here. Like, I didn't think it would be this difficult. Plus there's a lot of scams. Like, something that really happens a lot here in Berlin, especially for foreigners, is that people will be like, hey, I have a place. They'll send you pictures, they'll even send you a fake contract, you know, they'll send you a lot of information, and then they'll be like, I can give you the keys or something, but you need to send the deposit. And sometimes the deposit can be really low, sometimes it can be much more. But yeah, and I actually got scammed. It wasn't too much money, it was about $100 something, but they were like, oh, I need the money so that I can send you something, you know, send you the document, send you something. That's why, so like a personal recommendation is maybe get here first, and then you can always figure out what to do. So yeah, right now I'm on my way. It's a lovely day here in Berlin, and let's see how it goes. Hi everyone, so I'm actually starting my 3rd week in Berlin, and today I actually have my second viewing for a temporary house. So I'm on the way to a tram station to take the tram to my possible house for the next month and a half. I just went to look at the house. It was really nice. It had like a little garden. I really do hope I get it, but it's a competitive market, and the person said that there's gonna be a few more people looking. So yeah, today actually at night I have another viewing at 9:30 p.m. It's a really nice place as well. I would be sharing the flat, but the little, you know, problem or but is that they don't accept cats, so I would have to leave gone somewhere else for about a month and a half. But I think it's better than, you know, just hopping around flats every 3 days. So it's been a while, but guess where I am? So today I wanted to make this video about apartment searching in Berlin, and yes, it is defined that I was able to find a place to live. So I've been trying to film my process of finding an apartment, and just to give you an update, you know, I had a lot of ups and downs of people telling me yes and then no, but so I am currently in a temporary house for the next 6 weeks, where I will be staying till the end of June, and then from June 30th I already have another place signed. I just have to pay my initial deposit, but it's defined. Basically, this house, I found it on this website called, I have no idea how to pronounce it. So it's like wg/gesuchc.de. I honestly probably sent about 100 messages, and I do have a roommate, but it's, you know, it's a temporary place, so I'll be staying here till the end of June. And then from June 30th, I already also have the signed, you know, the place, which is a bit more, you know, central Berlin. It's within the A circle, which is great. It doesn't have a balcony, which is something I really wanted, but honestly right now in Berlin you can't pick. You take whatever you can. So yeah, I finally have a house. Since I got here on the 27th, it's been roughly 3 weeks, so I think it's actually fast in comparison to other people. So how did I get my other flat? The other flat, I was honestly, you know, since next week I'm gonna be traveling to Miami for work. I was on the Facebook group, Cat Sitters in Berlin, trying to look for someone that can take after Gon while I'm in Miami. And then this German Taiwanese couple just texted me out of the blue saying, hey, we would love to take Gon. You don't have to pay us anything, just that our cat passed away in Taiwan and we've missed her so much, so we've been, you know, cat sitting. And I was like, amazing. And I was just thinking maybe I should ask them for any, you know, information, because if they live here, they must know people. So I was just like, hey, you know, just a random question, do you know any people that are like, that have a open flat that also accepts cats? Because that's been one difficulty for me. And then, I was like, what do I lose just asking? Because at this point, I've been just asking everyone I meet, my friends, people I've met at the networking events and like at the co-work. And then the couple was like, actually, our current tenant might be leaving in the end of June. And they were like, do you want to come visit the place next Thursday? And I was like, yes, like hands on, yes. So long story short, last Thursday, I went to go see the flat, and apparently there was one more person that wanted the flat, and the other person that wanted the flat was like a classmate of the current tenant. So I was like, okay, there's competition, obviously, and the my competition had just looked at the apartment too. So I was like, okay, I hope I left a good impression. So I had to send him some paperwork, and then I just went home. I was like, hey, I'd love to send you the paperwork right away, so do you think you can give me your email? They gave me their email at like 9 p.m. I literally sent over all my documents about 10-15 minutes after, and then at like 9:30 they just messaged me like, hey Kazuna, thanks for coming to visit today, you had a great impression, so we'd like you to have the flat. And I was just like without words. And they sent me the contract. I took the weekend to, look over the contract. I signed it. Tomorrow I just have to send a portion of my deposit. But that is how I found my apartment. Honestly, it was really tough because, I've probably sent over 200-300 messages to so many people. I've spent hours on Facebook groups just like looking at people posting. I would try to be, the first 2-3 people to message. Even on the paid platform, I would send a message in the first 5-10 minutes, but then I would get a reply saying, sorry, we've gotten 450 messages, so we can't really assure a viewing for everyone. Or I've gotten responses which were just scammers. So I was really stressed, and I've had a few people kind of tell me yes and then no. So that kind of like emotional roller coaster was just really overwhelming. And at one point I was just like, I don't think it's gonna happen. I was just really stressed. I was just really hopeless, but it finally did. So in my case, it was more personal. It was really, thanks to Gon as well, because this couple initially contacted me willing to take care of my cat, and in the end they're also going to be my landlords. So yeah, that is how I found my apartment. Anyone that is planning to come to Berlin, I would recommend you trying to secure a place for like the first month via Airbnb or whatever website, because first of all, I wouldn't honestly rely on Facebook, although yes, I did find my flat on Facebook. It's just so many people scamming you. And even if you post like a profile, like other countries where you're like, hi, I'm moving to Berlin from this city, like the majority of the people that will contact you are scammers. I mean, that is how I found my flat when I did my exchange in Santiago in Chile in the beginning, but yeah, that's not the case here. And second of all, just only sign things or just do anything when you actually physically see it, because there are so many people that will scam you. I've been scammed a few, it was like 150 euros, so it wasn't that bad, but I do have friends that have been scammed much more, and it's so common, more than you think it is. And when you're so desperate, you're just like not sure. So just push for a viewing and have patience, and just be willing to just keep talking to people. And yes, while you're looking for an apartment, you will have to reply quick, because it's a time game. And sadly, as I said before, you won't really be able to choose unless you have like 2-3 months in a place and you're willing to visit other places, losing it as well, sure. But honestly, even talking to friends, you just have to take whatever you can get. And really, thankfully, I was able to find a place to myself, really well centered, and it's a really nice flat. So I'm just really thankful. And yeah, everyone really says it's just luck and patience. So I hope this video really helped anyone that is planning to move to Berlin. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I would love to answer them. But this is the end of my flat searching journey, and I hope to make a few more videos regarding my life here in Berlin.